The group stages of the World Cup have come to an end. There have been many thrilling encounters in the last 2 weeks. The majority of Bayern Munich's World Cup contingent has suffered disappointment this go-around. Here is a brief summary of the outcomes of every country in which a Bayern player has featured throughout the group stage. GermanyThe biggest shock of the group stage came yesterday, when the defending champions were knocked out of the World Cup. Germany needed a win in their final group game against South Korea to confirm their place in the round of 16. The Germans, however, finished last in their group after a deflating 2-0 loss against the Koreans. Manuel Neuer started all 3 games for Germany but couldn't keep a single clean sheet. He looked a tad rusty in the goal, which is understandable as he has been out for a season due to injuries. Neuer made some good saves but he almost dropped a few clankers. Joshua Kimmich also kept his place in all 3 games and was marginally better than other players in the German squad. Mats Hummels and Jerome Boateng struggled in this tournament as both featured in 2 games for Germany. The latter was suspended for the last game after receiving a red card against Sweden. The duo were exposed on the counter throughout due to their poor positioning as a result of Jogilo's system. Nicolas Süle featured in the final game, as he replaced the suspended Boateng. Sebastian Rudy got a chance to start against Sweden, but he lasted only half an hour on the pitch due to a nose injury. This injury kept him out of Germany's final game against South Korea. Leon Goretzka started against South Korea but was largely ineffective during his time on the pitch due to being played out of position. Thomas Müller is generally the talismanic figure for Germany, but he was frustrating to watch this World Cup. He was eventually dropped for the game against South Korea. More from Bayern strike. Spain and Portugal finished with the same number of points in Group E. The former won the group thanks to a superior goal differential. Thiago Alcantara kept it simple and slick in his second-half cameo against Portugal. Fernando Hierro handed Thiago a start against Morocco, as the dynamic midfielder started in a center midfield pairing with Sergio Busquets. The Bayern midfielder didn't disappoint his manager, as he delivered a tidy performance. Spain are set to face Russia in the round of 16, and Thiago will be hoping to start this crucial game after 2 good performances. France were the comfortable winners of Group C. However, Les Bleus failed to impress as they delivered 3 underwhelming performances. Corentin Tolisso got the nod for the first game against Australia. He struggled in that game and since then he has not featured for France. Tolisso is unlikely to start again for France this tournament as Didier Deschamps is likely to stick with Paul Pogba, Blaise Matuidi and N'Golo Kanté in the midfield. France are set to face Argentina in the next round. Colombia. After an initial setback against Japan, Colombia emerged victors in the group by winning their remaining 2 games. James Rodriguez was the star man in their impressive 3-0 win over Poland. The attacking midfielder assisted 2 goals in that game. However, he continues to struggle with his fitness as he was substituted in the first half against Senegal earlier today. James is the key player for the South American team, but he is facing a race against time to be fit for their clash against England in the round of 16. Poland finished last in their group despite their 1-0 win over Japan in the final game. They were pretty flat in all the 3 games and are deservedly going home. Robert Lewandowski failed to deliver for his country. The Bayern Munich forward didn't score a single goal in the tournament. It was disappointing to see him do poorly on yet another big occasion.